Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Daily News Podcast, where we bring the day's most important stories straight to your screen. From local highlights to global headlines, get ready to stay informed with us.
Mangalore today, controversy sparks in Karnataka as IT/BT Minister Priyank Kharge calls for a ban on RSS activities on government premises, citing them as promoting divisive ideologies. The minister wrote to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, urging to halt RSS shakas on government property, claiming they go against national unity. BJP Karnataka shared an old photo of Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge at an RSS event in 2002, questioning Priyank's stance. In response, the minister clarified his father's visit aimed at maintaining law and order. The political feud escalates as parties debate the role of RSS in state affairs, highlighting the clash of ideologies. Stay tuned as tensions rise over the intersection of politics and principles in Karnataka.
In Mangalore, a new government initiative, Mane Manage Police, has been introduced in Dakshina Kannada district to enhance community-friendly policing. The program involves police officers visiting households to address grievances, raise legal awareness, and gather information for crime prevention. However, the initiative's limited publicity has caused confusion among residents. While some welcome the initiative, others express discomfort over unannounced visits and personal questions. The initiative, though aimed at building trust and ensuring public safety, faces criticism due to insufficient outreach and communication. It is vital for authorities to improve awareness and engagement to effectively bridge the gap between the police and the public. Residents are encouraged to voice their concerns openly, with assurances of support and confidentiality. The success of Mane Manage Police hinges on fostering clear communication and community involvement to create a safer and united society.
In a major development, Palestinian militant group Hamas has handed over 20 surviving Israeli hostages to the International Committee of Red Cross as a part of the Israel-Hamas ceasefire agreement. Meanwhile, amid heightened tensions, U.S. President is scheduled to meet with the families of the hostages in Jerusalem and address the Israeli parliament before attending a Gaza peace summit in Egypt. The Israeli Defense Forces have confirmed that 7 hostages have been released and are en route to IDF and ISA forces in Gaza, but the return of remains for 28 deceased hostages remains uncertain. As part of the peace deal, Israel is expected to release over 1,900 Palestinian prisoners, including 1,700 from Gaza without charges and around 250 convicted for attacks against Israelis. Speaker Amir Ohana has also announced plans to nominate Donald Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize. Stay tuned for more updates on Mangalore today.
In a tragic incident in Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh, a man named Tushar lost his life after being struck by a train while attempting to cross the railway tracks on his bike. The heart-wrenching incident was caught on camera, showing Tushar falling on the tracks as his bike skidded. Despite realizing the approaching train, Tushar's attempt to pick up his bike ended in a fatal collision. This unfortunate event highlights the dangers of crossing railway tracks illegally, especially when the designated crossings are closed. The state of Uttar Pradesh has seen a high number of such accidents, with the National Crime Records Bureau reporting the highest cases of railway crossing accidents in 2023, resulting in significant fatalities. Let us remember this incident as a reminder of the importance of following railway safety regulations to prevent such tragedies.
In a breakthrough for peace efforts after 2 years of war between Israel and Hamas, the first 7 Israeli hostages have been released into the custody of the Red Cross. The hostages, including Gali and Ziv Berman, were received with cheers by tens of thousands of Israelis across the country. This came as part of a ceasefire brokered by U.S. President Donald Trump. Palestinians now await the release of hundreds of prisoners held by Israel in exchange. As the region prepares for Trump's visit to discuss the proposed deal, questions arise about the future of Gaza. With the war over, humanitarian aid is expected to flow into the devastated enclave. This marks a new chapter for Israel, ending a painful saga that captured the nation's attention. The living hostages will be reunited with their families, while efforts continue to locate the remains of others. The release of Palestinian prisoners is also imminent, a move fraught with political implications. The journey towards lasting peace in the region remains uncertain, but with a glimmer of hope on the horizon.
That's all from us today. We sincerely thank you for tuning in. For more details on the stories you've heard and for continuous news coverage, please visit mangaloretoday.com. Subscribing ensures you're always updated. Farewell, until our paths cross again.